popular Fort Myers restaurant suddenly closes, and the people who ran it are racking up more critics. Employees of Racks and Tails say they still haven't been paid, and that's not all. Former Corner investigator Mike Mason, who broke this story recently, is now finding out the landlord also has quite a beef with the couple who ran Racks and Tails. Mike?
Yeah, he tells me they took off with thousands of dollars worth of equipment, leaving him and the employees very frustrated.
Yeah, they took some televisions. You'll see them missing here and there. The list goes on and on.
Rob Johnson says he's devastated, picking up the pieces after leasing his restaurant to Sebastian and Adrienne Bolero. They rented his building so they could open Racks and Tails restaurant. Johnson says they're now gone, but left behind a huge mess.
There's actually a couple police reports right now as far as the material that have been taken and the damage to the property, and also the fact that he hasn't paid a lot of the vendors and things like that.
He also says they haven't paid their rent for the past few months, so he evicted them. But he says they didn't leave empty-handed. What do you think the value is of the items that were taken?
Geez, we're looking at about $30,000 to $50,000.
With the Boleros and the equipment gone, the restaurant is closed, and several employees say they're still waiting for checks.
This is very radical to just get up and leave and not pay the employees. Some of the employees haven't been paid for a month.
This is 100 hours worth of wages that have not been paid for. What goes around is going to come back around twice-fold. And if you don't have no compassion, you should.
Just 2 months ago, similar complaints. Employees like Daniel Russ turned to Fox 4 saying they hadn't been paid. When I confronted the Boleros back then, they quickly issued checks. Today I got Sebastian Bolero on the phone. Now he tells me the employees' checks are still in the office, but claims he can't get to them because the landlord illegally evicted him. The landlord says that's not true. Bolero also tells me he removed the equipment because he was planning renovations. Johnson doesn't buy that either.
Makes you feel unprotected, makes you feel like you don't want to trust anybody.
Johnson says he filed criminal charges against the Boleros. The Boleros say they're going to sue Johnson for wrongful eviction. We'll, of course, let you know how all of this turns out. In the studio, Mike Mason, Fox 4 in your corner.